U.S. Rep. Luis Gutierrez on Tuesday said he won't seek re-election, saying he's writing the last chapter of his life and wants to spend it helping to rebuild hurricane-ravaged Puerto Rico. "I love Puerto Rico, and she's in a lot of pain. And there's a lot of people that have turned their backs on her, and she needs to be rebuilt," he said, choking up. "And I cannot be here in the 4th Congressional District and rebuilding the home of my mom and my dad, where my wife was born, a place that I love so much." Gutierrez said he's going to leave Congress at the end of my term in 2019, "but I'm not retiring. I'm not giving up on the fight for equality for Latinos, women, and the whole range of progressive issues I've been fighting for." Gutierrez, a veteran Puerto Rican independence advocate, has been a vocal critic of the Trump administration's response to the heavy damage inflicted there by Hurricane Maria in September. The congressman visited the island to deliver food and supplies from Chicagoans. Gutierrez said people who wanted to leave should be allowed to fly to the mainland and receive help getting resettled. Gutierrez, however, said he has absolutely no intention, any desire whatsoever to be governor of Puerto Rico. The explanation came as Gutierrez held a news conference at a River North restaurant to endorse Cook County Commissioner Jesus Chuy Garcia as his successor in Congress. The room was decorated with a picture of the late Mayor Harold Washington with Garcia. Gutierrez also was part of Washington's coalition during the 1980s. Gutierrez said he was not leaving the district without a champion. "I would not have made this decision unless there was somebody who could step up and give new life to the agenda in Washington," the congressman said of Garcia. "I'd be a candidate for re-election if Jesus Garcia had not agreed to run." For his part, Garcia talked about the need to fight for immigrant rights against the culture of fear that some are fomenting in Washington. "The Chicago immigrant eats fear for breakfast every morning," he said. "When your history is that you risk leaving all you know for a better life, fear and hardship is something that you take in stride." Garcia cited his experience working with Vermont Sen. Bernie Sanders on the new political revolution, creating a just democracy for all Americans. Gutierrez, an immigration reform advocate with a high national profile on the issue, has been in Congress since 1993 and is in his 13th term representing the 4th District. He turns 64 next month. Word of Gutierrez's decision trickled out Monday night, sending politicians with pent-up ambition scrambling to put together bids for Congress and, to a lesser extent, for Garcia's county board seat. ALD Carlos Ramirez Rosa, 35th, reiterated that he'd heard the rumor about Gutierrez, and if he is retiring, "I will begin circulating nominating petitions tonight." ALD Proco Joe Moreno, first, stopped by City Hall to show reporters his nominating petitions. Meanwhile, 22nd Ward ALD Ricardo Munoz plans to run for Garcia's county board seat, sources said.